at www.smokysweetsoul.com. That's SMOKYSWEETSOUL. Everybody loves it. Smoky Sweet Soul. Come hungry, leave happy.
What's up, y'all? Your boy, I'm back again.
Hey, it's your girl Nick, and you're listening to the new single of Montreal Derrick, Through It All. Available on all digital platforms. Go and download your copy today.
Makes us stronger. It's so beautiful. We got all come together. You and I, we can make it do
Hold up, wait a minute.
You're listening to the Drip Podcast with Nick and Mars. Keep it locked.
All right, everybody, we're back with the Drip. Thanks again for joining. We have on the line Mr. Ahmaad Crump, the voice of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Woo, woo, woo. I need some energy.
Right.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just getting this tea up in me.
Tea.
Yeah.
Tea. You
That's
drink
right.
tea?
Oh man, I gotta have my medicine ball every morning.
Oh, yes. Oh, I heard those were good. Get you right.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I just got hit to it like maybe probably about a month ago.
Me too.
And ever since then, in the morning, on the way to work, I stopped at Starbucks and get one a day. And man, it's great. It's been great.
You gotta get one of that stash app so you can get some money back from Starbucks, man. You got that stock option going.
Yes. So, Ahmaad, we're glad to have you on the show today. Tell us a little bit about you. Who's the man behind the mic?
The man behind the microphone is just, I'm an ordinary type of guy. Like, I like to, as I got older, should I say, I like to just be at home with the family. I like to, watch movies, watch comedy. Me and my wife sit down. She hates that I watch Martin like it just came out. Like, I watch all types of comedies, and I like playing with the kids, and like the karaoke, once in a while, and I'll line dance once in a while. I'm just, I'm just a cool, down to earth type of guy.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a question for ya.
Okay.
This is Miss Mar. I'm being silly. I'm sorry. But before I ask you this, I just want you to know that you are like idol in my household. My daughter has your announcement for the Cavaliers announcement. She has it down to a T. Like, she can repeat you all the way.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm going to have to have Nick send you that clip.
Can you do it?
I can do a little
I
bit.
want to hear that one of these days.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. So, what's your next projects or ventures that you have coming up or you're working on?
Next project I have working on, so me personally, I don't have anything jumping off as of right now. I know right now I'm preparing, I'm writing, a run-of show script for we're going to prepare a lottery party that's going to go on for the Cavs. We don't, know exactly where the location is going to be, but I was told by, the bosses, prepare, run a show because we're going to go full out. We're hoping we can get the ping pong balls can go in our direction, get the number one pick.
Right.
But even if that doesn't happen, before that even happens, our duty is to take care of the fans whoever shows up.
Okay.
So once we get the location nailed down, get we're gonna put on a show for them where we got our entertainment team. We're gonna give away prizes. We're gonna give away all types of good stuff. Great food. Just a chance to let them have a chance to let their hair down and have a good time with us.
Okay.
All right, that's what's up.
So your little game show junkie addiction is coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm a gangster. I really am.
Ahmaad, I would love to know your ideas or your thoughts about Zion Williamson if he was coming here. But then I really want to ask you the question of how did you get the opportunity to become the announcer for the Cavs? How did that come about?
Well, for me, it was almost a right place, right time type of thing for me. Like, I used to host, talent shows, and Greek step shows when I was in college, and before, while I was in college, I didn't know that usually people who were in Greek organizations used to host the Greek step shows. Well, I'm not in a Greek group or whatnot, and they would have me host these things because I was just, I got a personality that, I like to cater it to everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are, to me, it's just, I look for everybody to have a good time. So so I took all that. Growing up, I wanted to be a game show host, but before I got into sports, it was like, it was 10 o'clock, let's make a deal. 11 o'clock,
right.
And my friends knew not to knock on my door in the summertime before those times, because if you did, I might try to jump on you or whatever.
Oh my goodness!
I needed my ballpark in my life back then.
Okay.
So so I started working for the Cavs. The email came out saying that we had just drafted LeBron. We had just drafted LeBron or whatever, and they were looking for interactive members to be a part of the screen team. So I'm like, wow, this is, I always wanted to be on the court throwing stuff in the stands or whatnot. So in the midst of me trying out for the screen team, I had a job. I was working in a law firm. I was working as a record clerk. And I was working as a records clerk. I wanted to work part-time. I needed some extra money to pay some bills in the house. And the law firm ended up firing me because I guess I was supposed to work on a Saturday and I didn't know I was supposed to work. And they ended up firing me. And, so I started working for the Cavs. I started working every single event. And then they wanted new hosts. So when Dan Gilbert finally bought the team in '05, he wanted new hosts. He wanted new everything. I tried out, and 3 weeks later, he told me to quit the law firm. Yeah, I worked at a second law firm. He told me quit there and work for the Cavs full time.
Wow.
So for me, it was a no-brainer for me because I just saw that opportunity to try out. I'm like, hey, this is my only shot probably. And he called me in my law firm office and said, hey, quit the law firm and come over here full time. And it wasn't a hard decision, but it kind of was because I created relationships with people in the law firm and things like that. But at the end of the day, you got to do something that you love.
Right.
I tell kids all the time. I know people, millionaires, who's just not happy at all. And you got to have that peace, no matter if it's if you want to give your life to God or if you want to find a career that you just enjoy to do or whatnot. There's no reason to work 100 hours a week and you make all this money, but you don't get any chance to enjoy it. So so that's my story with that. I really I tell kids that whenever opportunity comes at you, you got to take it because if you don't, somebody else is in line. They will.
I was just gonna ask you that. Like,
what was it like your very first time announcing in front of 22,000 people?
Oh wow! I froze up. I definitely froze up. I got a speech impediment too. You know,
You do?
so
Wow.
yeah. So
You,
I
ne-
don't-
you never
can
know
never
that.
tell.
Yeah, you never know that.
Yeah, you would never know. But like as a kid growing up, I used to stutter really bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and as I got older, it got better. I used to go see therapists from time to time. But that came back when the red light came on, when I announced in front of 20,000 people. It was my first time ever doing it. It was just me by myself, and the camera, the director. I had my earpiece in my ear, and they said 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm acting like this is not bothering me. Like this is nothing new by me hosting talent shows and things like that. But when that red light came on and all those people started staring and everything, I forgot every word. I forgot every line. So, oh man. So my boss at the time, she gave me a nice little pep talk. A nice little pep talk that I can't say on air. But, she definitely went in on me because she'd known me for some years, and she was one of the few people that I would let her, get away with talking to me crazy because I know it came out of a place of love with her, and because she wanted to see me do well. So I took that motivation, and the next time I had, it was smooth sailing for me. I still mess up now from time to time, but I know how to accept it and I know how to laugh it off now. Because in the media business, which you guys are in, I'm in, and a bunch of people, if you can't laugh at yourself, if you take yourself too serious in this game, yeah, it's going to be a long road for you.
Yeah. So what would you tell your 16-year-old self? Like if you had to rewind everything back, what kind of advice would you give your 16-year-old self?
My 16-year-old self?
Yep.
I would tell myself to be careful. I would take credit a lot more serious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the credit a lot more serious. I wish when I was in high school, I wish there was classes that taught kids about credit. Like I wish they had that. I wish they had that now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I turned 18, when I went to college, my credit went straight to hell over a bag of Twizzlers, a bag of M&M's.
Right.
A bag of Twizzlers.
I was on the bus with you.
A bag of it was straight to. So what they do, when you go to college, they got all these credit people all over the campus, and they say that if you fill out this credit card form or whatever, and you get it for you, you get one of these gifts or whatever, this and that, whatever. So a college student, I'm hungry as hell, so I'm like, oh man, M&M's, let me get some of them right there.
Right.
Let me get a couple bags of them, and oh Lord, my credit went straight to hell over some M&M's and some, So I would tell anybody who's 16, I would say try to, and I know you're not gonna, 16-year-olds, they're not gonna learn credit all like that, but just learn that if you don't have credit, it's hard to get anything in this world. So I would take finances a little more serious, and I would slow down on the girls as well too. My mother.
Is Tamar listening?
Right.
And my mother used to always tell my mother and father used to always tell me, the girls are always gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, the girls don't want no dummy.
That's
That's right.
So it's like, if you trying to get every girl, you want to, and you got a 1.5 GPA. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would definitely, if I were to do it all over again, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't a horrible high school student at all, but I definitely let the girls be a distraction for me to, like, for instance, when I was in high school, you needed